What up, Freak Nation? Okay, so the first question I'm gonna answer is, what is Fetlife? Fetlife is kind of like a Facebook for freaky people. It's a fetish community, but whoa, okay, wait, calm down. Before you think you don't have any fetishes or whatever, the thing that actually got me to Fetlife and gave me this huge epiphany in life about myself, and that I was actually in fact a daddy dom, and it really fit me, and it really resonated with me, was a friend of mine mentioned she met her boyfriend on Fetlife. So I was like, oh, what's Fetlife? And I went and looked it up. You can't really see it without joining. So I went ahead and joined, and I started seeing things that I always thought was attractive. Like, I love chip nail polish on a girl. It's like, it just says she wanted to do some shit, but then she got busy. And then she still got even busier and didn't have the time to take it off. So it's like, she cares, but she's too busy to really care. And so I've always thought that was hot. I would see a girl with chip nail polish and be like, ooh, I like that. So I get on Fetlife, it's on there. It's crazy the things that are on there. I mean, all kinds of stuff that you would not think was a fetish that you maybe have always liked. A little dimple in the cheek, or a little crease in the forehead, or whether your earlobes connect or you don't connect. It's a lot of it's on there. So anyways, that's what Fetlife is, and so I joined. I have an account, but it's a rough space to navigate. And so I thought I'd do a video on it for anybody new, especially new submissives that are trying to kind of navigate those waters. I guess my first warning, and the best thing that I can tell you about Fetlife, is 90% of people on there, 90% of people on there give the rest of them a bad name, and that's just kind of how it is. There's dudes trying to have sex with you. There's still every fucked up thing that you could like think of on any other website or Facebook or anywhere. It's still on there. It's not a safe community per se. It's a really good community, and there's a lot of really good information. There's groups. You can join groups. You can ask a lot of questions. But it's not something that I would just jump into and be completely trusting. If you do get an account on Fetlife, and I guess another question, I'm going to answer this and then I'm going to go back to that, but is Fetlife just for hooking up? Is it just for sex? Absolutely not. You can find a husband or wife on there. There's groups that are for marriage-minded, freaky, kinky people. There's room for anybody in there, whether or not you just like a little hair pulling or ass spanking, or you like something much more extreme. There's room for everybody on there, and I found that the community overall is pretty accepting and non-judgmental. So there's room for everybody on there. I mean, I don't sleep around. And I'm definitely very marriage-minded and monogamous, but if you are poly or whatever, there's room for everybody, literally. Like, anything that you can think of, somebody is there looking for it. Anyway, so if you do start an account, though, you can't, or you're trying to figure out how to navigate it, I don't know what I would recommend. I mean, I think you need to really think about what you're looking to get out of the experience. If you're looking to meet people in the community, if you're looking to meet people as friends that are of the same gender as you and just kind of help you sort out what's going on in your own head, or if you're looking for a relationship, or if you're just looking for a hookup. But I definitely wouldn't jump in there all willy-nilly. I do see a lot of older men trying to find kind of naive young girls. There's a lot of that. I do some videos. I talk about a lot of that stuff. But so I would be careful. I'd recommend getting into a group that is maybe older, more experienced people. Like, there's intellectual groups, like there's Buddhist Kinkster groups. There's going to be Christian groups. I would maybe get into a Christian group and ask somebody for a little help navigating the waters once you get in there. But that's my best advice on it. Don't meet anybody in person until you feel extremely safe and somebody else has also gone over them, knows who you're meeting, knows what's going on. Don't meet somebody without having information on them, something that you can check, social media, things like that. Obviously use caution. This is, your safety and your well-being, so you definitely want to be careful. But that's, I mostly just want to make this video as a little bit of a caution. If you want to dip your toes in the waters and feel it out, do so. Having somebody on your page that is your protector, because you can have relationships, you can call somebody your protector. I think that also helps kind of make people realize that you know what's going on, or there's somebody looking out for you. So think about things like that. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask down below, and I'd be more than happy to help. And I think that's it. All right.